interested in seeing the run back here, but I'm almost equally interested in seeing this. I don't think I've seen these guys play in this matchup specifically.
I definitely
No, they did this earlier? Okay.
We were
Earlier on stream, Skorpio played Robin game 1-1 and then switched to Swordfighter 1 game 2.
Okay.
So it was best of 3 on stream. He's
Yeah,
Like-
and I assume that Skorpio is going to go all swordy here to stay warm for Yeti, because that clearly seems like the answer for him there, at least right now.
And Skorpio was always kind of a bracket demon for Thor in the last game. He'd get close, but never quite there.
Right, and that's very relevant because Robin's Cloud is probably 7-3 for Cloud.
It was very Cloud
Yeah.
favorite. But you saw how many parries he just did on all those shotguns.
Yep.
Like, the man's
And
ready.
he tried to parry that, but that's not as easy with the tornado because tornado has multiple hitboxes. You got to be careful. You kind of have to let the first one hit your shield and let go. Shout out to Sliver.
And get out of there. Like, same zoning power, more kill power. This character is seeming real
but
nice.
the cross slash, I thought that was going to be a good idea. I thought he might get saved by the intangibilities. We got confirmed. They take 10 years to finish, but we got confirmed. All right.
Just a cutscene. Don't worry about it.
The Swordfighter is just a quick time event. Oh my god. Okay, there's a down tilt coming out for like the first time in the sets that we've seen from Skorpio.
It makes sense, though. He's trying to get the Q frames because Cloud without those resources should be a near free kill. Especially with that down air.
Okay, that's good reverse striking there from Thor, recognizing the shark was probably going to come again from Skorpio.
Using that very massive hitbox.
God, I swear, Skorpio lives to catch jumps with his chakra.
And it's so good. Like,
Yeah, vaporize.
it's actually very similar to how Rob used to use lasers, but you don't have to recharge it. You can just keep doing it. And that's the first time we've seen jump neutral air dodge in a very long time from a lot of players. That was one of the best options he could have done there to get out of that.
Yeah. And we got a punish on the spot dodge. That was a solid like 46 there just for spot dodging. It was either 36 or 46.
Oh! Okay, and Thor takes the lead.
Yeah, hit that insert button real quick, Brian. That was a clip. That was a clip and a half. Okay.
Reading the jump, knew he had to spend his limit and just did it. Thor in the lead.
Yeah, that was like the last corner whistle of that finishing touch.
Oh, man.
What an option. And great drift to avoid the last hit of the tornado there. That's
Jack's
not
back
easy.
in hand.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Okay.
And really learning this thrust hitbox. Thor's not been hit by it against the first couple. You heard it.
Yep. I heard it, but was that blade beam or cross
Slash, I believe. Trying to get that invincibility on it, but
There's intangibility on the cross slash as well. Or blade beam as well. So there's intangibility on all of them.
right? Not certain.
They're all on different frames.
Yeah, I think the cross slash is the fastest outside of it. Maybe Klim
I
has
think
it.
Uppy, yeah.
Klim has it, yeah.
And he might have been trying to do that. Honestly,
But we have, again, an even game. This is where
that's
Skorpio
actually
is.
something that we don't see a whole lot from Thor is Uppy out of shield.
No.
Which is a really strong option for Cloud.
It really is. A lot better than, oh, what was that option? Yeah. It worked, but man, I was not
And
prepared.
I think that was smart of Thor to ditch that limit because the next time he gets hit
No
on
jump.
stage, he's gonna, like, he can't afford to get put in that situation. I don't think he'll have the time. So he's gonna want to set it up such that he's gonna get limit from a subsequent hit. Right?
Yeah,
And
forward
this
smash.
is exactly where he wants to
Oh,
be.
that's
Oh, he's dead.
Oh.
Was that a whiff there in front of him?
Yeah, that was
and that's
right
one
in
of
front
the
of
few
him.
times that we're gonna see that move get punished because of the landing hitbox. But guess what? We out.
Yeah.
As we rear back for that forward smash.
I was going to say, when Skorpio tried to catch Thor with an F smash on landing, I could tell he was starting to get desperate for the kill. And then you saw it right there. Like, that kill power is insane from Cloud.
Yeah, well, how about this run from Thor? From Lightning Farron?
Don't worry, he's going to bust her out there. It's
Yeah,
bad
right?
training. He probably shouldn't enter.
Yeah.
Missed his bad one before. I'm not bitter at all.
And if he's going to make Vega drive 45 minutes to go pick him up and not enter, I would slap this kid. All right.
No, he never considered not entering. He just thought he was going to do
Yeah.
that. I was exaggerating for humor.
Thank you. Me too. I wouldn't actually slap him.
I don't know. I've seen you pretty mad. Oh, I love that up B. Because if he had clipped Thor, that was going to send the semi-spike and probably kill him.
Yep. Forward air, cross slash. Jaaahsh.
Just slid right under that. Almost looked intentional.
Oh, that's a very Thor option.
Yes.
He's so good at using that hurt pouch shift. He gets a lot out of down tilt generally, even compared to the average Cloud, I would say. But the thing that I think that sets Thor apart from the other Clouds in our scene right now.
Did it again.
Yep.
He is just fast enough to get around that.
The thing that I think sets Thor apart from the other Clouds in our scene, or at least one of them, is, man, this dude understands how good that forward air is.
Forward airs. And really, how to mix up his aerials.
Oh, okay, punchable on shield there. Yeah.
How to mix up his aerials so well that, one, they're harder to parry, two, he's doing them safe. And the shield pressure!
Yep. Dead. Okay.
Thor, oh, this was Skorpio's counterpick.
Yep.
This is one of Thor's favorite stages.
Yeah. Thor has always expressed some uncertainty about whether or not that's a Cloud thing or just a him thing, when we've talked about it in the past.
It makes sense to me for any character with a mediocre recovery, because this platform right here helps you recover in so many different ways.
Yeah. He even gets an option to like jump up the off the ledge with normal climb action.
Especially when your opponent doesn't have the best toolkit for that'll do it.
He tried the intangibility through that. So I think that's too active though.
It's just so slow. Like it's there for way too long.
Tornado. Not the cross slash. The cross slash is also hella active,
right?
But that's not.
But if you're playing a character with a mediocre edge guarding kit, not like a stellar one, that platform is going to save you from most of those circumstances.
Yeah, man, shielding that there is so awkward. It looks so obvious for the parry timing, and then that landing hitbox comes in. Okay, the back air will scoop Skorpio off stage.
Low,
yeah, you can't throw that chakram.
He knew Thor was going to go for something.
And this is just looking a little shaky from Skorpio in the sense that, you know, we were kind of talking about when he was playing Yeti. He's got the zoning down, but he doesn't really use the normals to the best of like what Swordfighter has to offer. Man, Thor is all over in these scramble situations too.
You know, I don't see niche players switch their specials like mid-set all that often. In a weird kind of circumstance, I'm wondering if the Reflector's better in this matchup than in other matchups.
So the other thing that the Reflector grants that is interesting here is that you get a hop very similar to Mario's cape. In fact, I think that move is just like reskin Mario cape. And so, yeah, I think that would actually be more valuable than anything else. But also, yeah, it would be nice on the blade beam. Which Thor uses so much. Again, another way in which he's kind of unorthodox in a way that once you see him do it, it's like, man, why aren't people doing this more?
It's good and stop the thrust right there. Like it's got a decent bit of priority for not being transcendent or anything. And again, you don't get that with it. So like I understand some of the reasoning. It just feels like one movement option would help this character a lot.
Yep.
Or one non-committal one, I'll say.
No, I think I hear you. Yep, and you see Thor trying to chop specifically at head level, going for that shield poke. But, sorry, Cloud Backer is too good, and Hitbox is too big.
Yeah.
Okay, yep,
and the character's
platform.
too short, because he was doing it pretty effectively on Cookie Pick. But I feel like it's harder to space on the shorter characters.
One thing here, a down air off stage from Swordfighter will just kill Cloud without winning. So,
yes, it will.
It's certainly not over.
Ooh, that backer did not come out
that was
inside.
a jab block opportunity right there. Thor doing.
Now, I'm afraid for Thor. It's
okay. Up is not going to do it. Not even close on this stage. Going for the instant limit. He's got to get that limit.
Here come the back airs.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Roll intangibility has been reduced. That is
we got the reaction.
A very scary place to stand. I see so many people get hit by forward smashes there
too.
too.
The way that Cloud reaches back on the forward tilt, the hitbox does start behind him. Yeah, so it looks like he is standing in front of where you'll be able to cover a roll, but hey, guess what? He's not.
I find that standing exactly on that kind of roll distance is one of the best. Like just standing there is one of the best ledge trapping techniques. Because you have a chance to react to stuff.
Just outside of get up.
Right.
And then you can cover roll, and you can usually cover neutral get up pretty easily. The only thing that really I found beats that, especially in my experience against Thor, jump double jump.
Yeah. Or retreat from ledge isn't terrible either. But I was expecting the Robin. Wasn't looking quite enough.
Yeah.
But I am confused about the
all
count.
this shield pressure already, though.
Oh, yeah, going for that back air.
Yep. So Arc Thunder weirdly is like a great like anti-air for Robin in front of him. And So I do predict that we'll be seeing quite a bit of that from Skorpio. Ooh, but the L Thunder against look at Thor using the limit buff.
Limit buff and that platform prevented him from getting hit by that art fire. This stage is very good for Cloud.
Cross slash not gonna kill. Get that fancy blue zoom in. Ooh, okay. Yep. Oh, he had the wall jump too, but I don't think he was as close to the wall as he thought he was. He probably thought he was gonna get the wall jump earlier.
And he was not expecting to not grab on after that stand.
Yeah.
But because there's the first active frames and when you grab onto platforms is different, I don't think he was expecting to go past it.
Sure. The Nair will still hit.
That's just dead, right?
Nope, nope. Elwind is really good.
That's true.
Do not doubt Elwind in this game.
No kid. Oh, beautiful pivot grab. Gets under the back air. Skorpio playing his game again.
Yep. Even with the bronze sword, this is pretty good right there. Oh, great. Yep.
Beautiful
yeah,
trade.
That is a trade that Thor will take all day long. That almost looked like it was intentionally thrown to focus shield by throwing it on the top of his shield.
It might have been. And this is something we all have to get used to because shield pokes are so good in the game. You can adjust the shield. You could have put it up, it would not have been hit.
So it's... And the thing that a lot of people don't seem to know is that not only can you do the shield angling with 2 shield buttons, you can also do it with shield special. So if you're like, wait, I only have 1 shield button on my shield, special works too. Don't forget about
specifically, I don't think Thor has tapped up on it. If you don't have tapped up,
yeah.
what a good double!
Yo, oh,
and
what
a tech! These 2 players!
But,
oh, man.
And yeah, and Skorpio using the...
Oh, there it is!
That's not going to kill. It's not
terrifying.
Gonna kill.
Oh. I'm happy.
What an absolutely nuts 20 seconds that it results somehow in anybody dying.
No. Oh, man. And now Thor in a really bad spot. Needs to wall jump. He cannot get low.
Yep. Gets the stock for good measure, but Skorpio wins that pretty cleanly there to get at least the game 4. 1 down, 2 to go.
And he just seems so much more comfortable with Robin's tools in this matchup.
Yeah.
Like, I think he can get there with me, Swordfighter, but...
I mean, this is one of the few matchups probably that he's played where Swordfighter has a range disadvantage.
That's fair. I mean, Ike.
That's true. He did beat the Ike, but...
This is so much faster.
Yes, exactly. The frame data on Cloud, I think, is just so much better.
Yeah. Mobile Thor's Counterpick, because that was one of his, like, favorite stages, probably a Battlefield-esque one.
Yeah, like,
or Lilat.
The thing is that Ike doesn't have anything to match the speed and space-threatening aspect of cross slash by itself.
That's very true.
Also a projectile. Oh yes, hell yes, bonus game, Super Smash Bros. This feels like the wrong kind of vibe for this set right now, but I'm into it.
No jump. That was a nice 32%. Thor's so good, like specifically getting neutral gets with that down throw.
Exactly.
He's got that time.
But that's
so down.
what I mean. Where there's usually a hole. I've found that if you jump, he's usually so fixated on the ground options. But it looks like Skorpio hasn't quite caught on to that yet, so we'll see. And perhaps since last time we played, Thor has cleaned that up a little bit too, so we'll see.
Playing a little bit of jump rope with those thunder. Ooh. Those thunder magics, but
I wonder there if you wanted to turn around neutral, but either way.
Ooh, that is no jump. That is no jump.
Yeah, it's so much harder to do something about that with Robin now because the number of angles that he has means that you can't just say, well, you're definitely going to be here to recover, whereas you could absolutely do that before.
And the thing was, I actually think Thor was just a little late on that. Like, he grabbed the ledge too late to be able to get down in time to down air. Oh, that's spacing.
Jump over and forward air. Great stuff, but the tag.
Not untackable. Thank you for fixing that mechanic.
Oh, tried to spot dodge it?
Tried to spot dodge. Skorpio reacted and
Skorpio successfully spot dodged the first one. The second one, though, don't forget about the scaling on that stuff. The scaling does not like make the spot dodge last any extra frames. It's just that there's fewer of the frames that you're doing it are intangible. So, yeah, the second one's definitely not going to be as good as the first. Oh, yeah, and that's smart, knowing that you can just hit the arc fire.
Forward tilt went underneath it too.
Yeah,
that was really good
Cloud
option.
has some pretty nutty hurt box shifting.
He He moves a lot, and that's one of the hardest things to adapt to as a player. You're like, okay, I'm used to how these things work. But if you can't figure out how they can just inherently move themselves, it's so tricky.
So here's another thing that seems to be helping him after the switch from Skorpio. East Swordfighter Fair is a great move, but 11 Sword Fair is better at contesting specifically with the size of Cloud's Fair. Ooh, I'm going to keep him off stage, but yeah, the Elwin gives him that option that he definitely did not have in the past. And a lot of people who are still trying to play against Smash 4 Robin are not ready for that change.
Thor does have limit again, but not going to be super useful, probably.
Oh, yep, and that was a buff to Arcfire.
Yes.
In the previous game, projectiles would go through Arcfire, and now it is a physical blocker too, which makes the fact that you're in hella lag after throwing it not quite as big of a deal for Robin.
Does not get those back airs. This is a game.
Yep, uphill.
Thor really good at letting Skorpio. There it is.
Oh, gets the sour spot and kills himself. Oh, that hurts.
No.
That hurts.
You need to get back on the stage with
He
that.
was
You
a
cannot
little
go back
too
down.
fixated with getting the kill there, where even if he doesn't hit, if he auto-cancels the dare on the stage, yeah, Skorpio grabs the ledge and has to get off that. Great, they can do it.
Right, he's been doing so well with that regardless.
But Thor's corner pressure is so good, it's like, if you end up in that situation, you're like, great, I'm still in hella advantage here.
Okay, a lot of
And
it stops
there it is,
that
he
back.
gets the back air. So let's see if he can turn it around after that SD. At least he was at high percent, so it's not like he threw away a whole stock or anything. But
Caught the jump. Oh, and actually got that.
I think that's
cross
smart. I think
slash.
it was gonna drop.
Yeah. Ooh.
Again, he's so good at reacting to that.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot
We got
of
the
percent.
juggles.
No more 11
And-
sword.
Yep.
Command grab, man. They're good.
That is such a great recognition of the fear. Ooh, they get him
Hit it away.
Yeah.
Did it early enough. That was really smart.
Nice, perfect.
Knew the down smash was
Yep,
coming.
there
Down
have
smash
not
was-
been. I have not seen enough people just generally against ledge traps like use the ability to wait it out. When they
Oh,
turn
beautiful
around.
jump neutral air dodge from Skorpio to get through that, 'cause that would have been a very bad
directional
situation.
air dodge would have gotten him punished on the way back at least. So
They're
Yep, the
really
ledge trap.
struggling with these ledge traps. Yeah. That's
Oh,
it.
no option there. Yep. Thoron gonna take it.
And that's that perfect spacing where it goes a little bit beneath the ledge.
Yep, you get it to proc on the ledge and then it falls. Yeah.
On the verge of a reverse 3-0 for Skorpio, we have a game 5, which is huge for Thor, really, because this is normally a 3-0.
Yes. 3-0 in Skorpio's favor.
Correct.
And here's what I think. I think Thor just needs to recognize how hard it is for Skorpio to get off the ledge, even if it's fairly easy for him to get back there now.
Right.
It's just, especially if he doesn't have Levin Sword on deck. How's he getting off? Okay, I am a little surprised that we are seeing this open, because I know that Skorpio despised this stage in this matchup in Smash 4. So you just couldn't land. But it's looking like Skorpio is, or like Thor is having that problem
Yeah.
instead. Yeah, and that was the best option there off ledge, absolutely.
Robin Mortal, not
pretty much had
that off. Oh, he gets a little too high.
Oh, yep, and I don't even think Thor noticed that the firebook went off, so he could have drifted back to the ledge there.
And actually, the firebook is what made that forward air punishable, because it has a hurt box. He hit that, extended the forward air, and the shield grab worked.
But right back at you. Right back at you.
Ooh, does not get that forward air.
Yep. The up tilt is going to cover that jump.
Beautiful on fire.
So, yeah, at
Loses
least
the
the
lever
sword's
sword.
gone. The chase here from Thor. He's using that limit buff.
And I think he just wants to get the kill with the limit before it goes away. So I wouldn't be surprised if he throws it out here pretty soon.
Yep, there it is. Shield pressure. What's he got after this in the back area?
Gets back on stage this time.
And that's so good to see that Thor was willing to do that. But that was what I meant by, like, just go for that spacing and just let it, like, if you got back, great. And if you get him, even better.
I think Thor falls into a category where he can, beautiful edge trapping, but where he can see all the holes in him to his back airs on shield, but his opponents don't necessarily see it.
Yep.
So if it's just working, you kind of can just keep doing it for at
The
least
cross
a little
slash protects him from the falling book there. I'm sure Skorpio, part of why he let himself get hit there, but no. And Thor putting on enough damage here that he can conceivably kill with this limit, but now he has no jump.
Oh,
That's it, yep. Oh, man, and that's got to hurt. He's going to be thinking about this one for a while.
Yeah.
Because that was his shot. But the Robin comes in, gets the job done for Skorpio, and he will get his run back with Yeti.
Can't be sad with fourth, though. That was an incredible run, going through Loaf, Lucky, and Nameless.
Yes.
That was incredible.
Lucky, Nameless, and Cookie.
Yes, that's